Get ready to be captivated once again with a highly anticipated sequel, Wrath of Man 2. This thrilling and action-packed movie guarantees an exciting adventure that will leave audiences gripping their seats. With relentless suspense, heart-pounding sequences and surprising turns, the film builds upon the intense and captivating narrative established in the first installment. Jason Statham reprises his role as the enigmatic and fearless Patrick Hill in Wrath of Man 2, directed by the renowned filmmaker Guy Ritchie. Hill takes the spotlight once again, driven by an unyielding resolve to unveil the truth and ensure that those accountable for the explosive events depicted in the initial movie are held accountable. During the recent Mother's Day weekend, beloved action star Jason Statham and celebrated British filmmaker Guy Ritchie teamed up once more to provide an exhilarating experience for movie enthusiasts worldwide with their latest collaboration, Wrath of Man. This dynamic partnership, renowned for their past successful ventures such as Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels, Snatch and Revolver, has generated immense excitement among fans who have eagerly anticipated their reunion for a considerable period of time. Fortunately, the wait for their next venture won't be as long, as Statham is attached to several upcoming films, including The Meg 2 and the possibility of a sequel to Hobbs & Shaw. If you're a fan of Statham's charismatic, action-packed performances, get ready for an exciting lineup of upcoming projects. While Crank 3 might not be included on the list just yet, there's always hope that one day it will become a reality. Following a significant gap between the release of Revolver in 2005 and Wrath of Man, fans of Jason Statham and Guy Ritchie can rejoice as their next collaboration won't keep them waiting as long. Statham and Ritchie are set to team up again for an upcoming untitled action thriller in which Statham will portray an MI6 agent recruited by a global intelligence alliance. His mission to prevent the sale of dangerous weapon technology that poses a catastrophic threat to the world. Along the way, our lone wolf agent finds himself partnering with an exceptional CIA agent portrayed by Aubrey Plaza. The pairing is an intriguing match that could prove to be equally volatile and explosively dynamic. While the storyline for this upcoming film might seem like a familiar addition to the ever-expanding thriller genre, what sets it apart is the long-standing collaboration and synergy between its lead star and seasoned filmmaker. With a combination of Jason Statham's commanding presence and Guy Ritchie's trademark spunky energy and quick wit, this movie has the potential to stand out. Although the exact release date is currently unknown, there is speculation that we might be treated to not just one, but two Jason Statham Guy Ritchie movies in the same year, given the possibility of Wrath of Man 2 and this untitled action thriller being released in close proximity. It's an exciting prospect for fans of their previous work and promises a double dose of Statham Ritchie goodness. Do we know more about the Wrath of Man 2 plot? We must delve deeply into the complexities of Jason Statham's revenge plot in Wrath of Man. That is, an armored truck loaded with spoilers. Consider this your final warning before we park it in the lot and unravel the mysteries of H's vengeful deeds. In the movie Wrath of Man, the armored vehicles operated by Fortigo Security are repeatedly targeted by skilled criminals. The film begins with a dramatic hijacking of a truck, setting the tone for the relentless assault on these vehicles. The final act centers around the character H, portrayed by Jason Statham, seeking to thwart the criminal responsible for both the truck robberies and the tragic death of his son, Dougie. In a climactic twist, H ultimately achieves his revenge by employing the same method that led to his son's demise. In the movie Wrath of Man, during the confrontation between H and Jan, played by Scott Eastwood, who is the last surviving member of the crew responsible for the armored truck heists, a pivotal moment unfolds. H forces Jan to read his son's autopsy report, which unveils the devastating extent of the injuries inflicted by Jan's gunshot. The liver, lungs, spleen and heart were all affected. In a chilling act of vengeance, H proceeds to shoot Jan in each of the exact spots, meticulously executing his long-planned revenge. This marks the culmination of H's calculated scheme, which he meticulously carried out over several months while assuming a different identity. The Secret Life of Jason Statham's H. Patrick Hill, also known as H, joins Fortigo Security as an armored car guard. However, his mysterious demeanor and unusual composure catch the attention of his colleagues, including the laid-back Bullet, played by Holt McCallany, who senses that there is more to H than meets the eye. Indeed, Bullet's suspicions were well-founded, as H's true identity remains concealed beneath his calm facade. Patrick Hill, whose real name is Hargreaves, assumes an alias to conceal his true identity as the leader of a criminal organization involved in executing their own armored truck heists. However, H's secretive activities don't stop there. He also has connections to the FBI, with a mysterious agent named The King, played by Andy Garcia, providing him the necessary intel to exact vengeance on the crew responsible for his son's death. As the plot thickens in The Wrath of Man, H embarks on a violent journey, leaving a trail of bodies in his quest for retribution. The next installment in the movie is intricately connected to the ending of the first film, building upon the established storyline and characters. The revelations and events that unfolded in the first movie set the stage for the continuation of the narrative, allowing the audience to delve deeper into H's criminal empire, his pursuit of justice for his son's murder, and the consequences of his actions. The sequel seamlessly carries forward the story arcs and themes introduced in the previous installment, providing a cohesive and compelling cinematic experience. However, Wrath of Man has a darker tone that will keep you guessing throughout. Ritchie, Ivan Atkinson, and Marn Davies wrote the script, which also stars Josh Hartnett, Scott Eastwood, Holt McCallany, Jeffrey Donovan, Laz Alonso, Raúl Castillo, Niamh Algar, and Post Malone. In the interview, Statham discussed the long-awaited reunion with Ritchie after a 15-year gap, highlighting how Wrath of Man diverges from conventional narrative structures. He revealed that they intentionally waited until the day of filming to meticulously design the action sequences, adding a unique approach to the movie-making process. Statham also praised the exceptional supporting cast involved in the film. Additionally, they touched upon the other topics such as the Meg 2, the potential for a Hobbs & Shaw sequel, the possibility of Deckard Shaw appearing in the final 2 Fast and Furious movies, the need for stunt performers to receive recognition during award season, and more. In a recent interview with Collider, Jason Statham expressed his enthusiasm for a potential sequel to Hobbs & Shaw. However, he mentioned that his decision to participate would depend on the script's quality. Furthermore, Statham expressed interest in returning to the main Fast and Furious franchise, indicating that fans may have the chance to see Deckard Shaw in the future installments. Given the unresolved conflict between Shaw and Han Lu, it is expected that justice will eventually be served and that Shaw will face the consequences of his actions. Fast and Furious fans can anticipate the possibility of Deckard Shaw making a comeback to settle the score. Thank you for joining us as we explore the thrilling world of Wrath of Man and the exciting project ahead for Jason Statham. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the intense action and intriguing plot lines, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with all the latest news and updates from the world of cinema. We're eager to share our opinions on the highly anticipated sequels, Statham's remarkable performances, and our cherished highlights for his adrenaline-pumping movies. Leave a comment below and share your excitement. Remember to give this thrilling update a thumbs up and spread the word among fellow fans of the silver screen. Stay tuned for more thrilling adventures, explosive action, and unforgettable performances from Jason Statham and his talented collaborators. The world of cinema never sleeps, and we'll be here to bring you all the latest updates and insights. Until next time, keep your popcorn ready.